If you can accept that every thought that we think and every word that we speak creates our future, then you can accept that every thought that we think and every word that we speak creates our reality. Taking charge of our rebellious mind so we can create the life that we deserve and the life that we want. And I'm going to share with you the most extremely powerful and easy and simple technique to be able to take back control of your mind, so you're running the show and not allowing your mind to run the show, and in 3 simple steps. So before I do that, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, where I'll be notifying you of when I next post, which is generally every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, so how can we take charge of our mind to create a life that we deserve and desire? How can we do that? It's as simple as retraining it. It really is. Just like a runner or somebody that has sat on the couch for 25 years and has decided, no, right, that's it, I'm going to go and run a marathon. What does he have to do, or she have to do? She has to train her body. So it would start by, maybe walking and maybe a tiny little bit of running and building that up and building that up, and then maybe going to get some professional personal training to develop the fitness, to create the endurance, to get to the goal of being fit enough and able enough to be able to run the marathon. And it is no different for the mind. What somebody does when they're training their body to run a marathon is they're being persistent with their training, consistent with their training, and diligent with their training. And it is exactly the same for the mind. We can retrain and reprogram our mind for us to be the ones that actually are in control of it. So we run the show rather than allowing our mind to run the show, because our mind is just a developed program through thoughts and beliefs and feelings and environments and people that have shown up in our life. So if we can, just like with our bodies, retrain our body to be able to run a marathon, we can create new habitual patterns by retraining and reprogramming our mindset with thoughts that we actually want, for things that we actually want. So we're actually taking charge. So how do we do this? What is the most powerful, magnificent, amazing technique for this? I absolutely love this, because I do this with things that aren't showing up in my life the way I want them to. And it is extremely powerful. So it's in 3 simple steps. But before I share with you what those steps are, I want to give you another analogy. So imagine you have a child. I know a lot of people do out there have children. And you have been putting the child to bed at 8 o'clock at night. So you put the child to bed at 8 o'clock at night, every night, and you're a bit exhausted from the day, and it doesn't give you enough time to actually get all the things that you want to do done. So you've basically decided to start putting the child to bed at 7 in the evening instead of 8. So we're now putting the child to bed at 7. Now, for those of you that have kids, I'm sure that you can agree that it's not an easy step when you're changing a child's schedule. They'll be kicking and screaming and temper tantrums, and I don't want to go to bed yet, and parents will be tearing their hair out because the child won't stop creating. But when you persist diligently, consistently, persist in this new schedule, you'll release the rebellious side of the child kicking and fighting against it, and the new schedule will become the new norm, and so everything will be nice and calm again. And that's exactly the same thing with the mind. So when we want to retrain our mind, we're basically going to have the rebellious mind that has controlled us our entire lives through our thoughts and feelings and emotions, and we're going to have that coming at us. really wanting not to change, and being really resistant to change, and it will come at us with thoughts of disbelief that you're not good enough, whatever these negative thoughts are. It is going to want to hold you back. It wants to keep you safe, it wants to keep you comfortable, and it wants to keep you in the life that you know, but not necessarily the life that you love. So yeah, we're retraining our mind, and it's being persistent with the new thoughts. It's being diligent with the new thoughts, no matter what is coming in from our old mindset. It's just continuing to keep going. And what will happen is, when we continue with these new thoughts, and we've still got these old negative thoughts, and we're overriding them with the new thoughts, every day, or whenever these old thoughts are coming in, we're overriding them and overriding them and overriding them. What will happen is, eventually, what will happen is, you'll still see your current reality as it is, and things will still show up as though it's your old thoughts. But that will, the more you persist with your new thoughts, the more things you'll start to see evidence of that showing up in your reality, and evidence of the old thought disappearing from your reality. So how do we do this? Number one, step number one, and step number three is persistence, being persistent, being diligent, and being consistent. So step number one and number three, that's all you need to do. And step number two is to understand what it is you actually think about the thing that you want. Now, I use money quite a lot because it's easy, but you could use relationships. So ask yourself the question, get a pen and paper. What do I think about being in a loving relationship? Or what do I think about men? What do I think about women? What do I think about money? What do I think about myself? What do I think about my career? What do I think, whatever it is, ask yourself the question, and then with a pen and paper, just write and continue to write until you get everything out that you feel is an honest perception of what you believe to be true about whatever that subject is. So let's use money. So I think money is evil. I think money is bad. I think people with money are greedy. I don't think people should have too much money, but I want money, and I'd like to have more money, and but I have, so that's an example. Or it could be, I love money. I absolutely love the freedom and the options and the opportunity that money brings. I love materialistic things, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I love the choices that I have when it comes to money. I love being able to buy whatever I want and never having to look in my bank account to see if the money's there, because I know it's there, because I'm a money magnet. I love that other people with money love sharing money with me as well. I love the generosity of people with money. People with money are so generous. They're always giving to people that are less fortunate, So whatever it is. So within that, you're then going to find out exactly what your negative belief is, what your real belief is about money. So if it is that, you have to work really, 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 really hard for money, and money doesn't grow on trees, then you have to work really, 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 really hard for money, and that money doesn't grow on trees. But you could have a limitless belief of, money comes to me easily and effortlessly. So if you have that negative belief about money, that you have to work really, really, really hard for money, because of what's shown up in your past, we basically need to just highlight that and reword that, and just know money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Money always flows to me easily and effortlessly. I am a money magnet, and I love money. So whatever your negative belief is about the subject that you're looking to bring into your reality, you write it down and then cross it out and you write the new one. So what we've done like a rampage of frustration of whatever that subject is. What do we think about X? Write it down, highlight the positives, highlight the negatives, and rewrite the negatives, and then tell yourself the new story. Then you've got, what do I really now think about money? And start really pushing the new beliefs that you've got. And you will get the mind coming into you, the old negative mindset coming back to you, going, no, you're never going to get money. You're this, you're this, you're this, you're not worthy of money. You're not deserving of money. People with money are greedy. People with money are horrible. Whatever it is, it's going to come back, and you're going to go, no, I love money, and I love that people have money, and I love buying myself materialistic things, and I love being able to give back to the community, and I love the options and the freedom that money brings, and everyone with money is so kind and loving, they're so generous. So yeah, that is basically the powerful tool, and believe me, it works. It really does. It like slams in your face exactly what it is that you're doing to yourself by allowing your mind to control you with these limiting beliefs, and then how you can easily and simply, with persistence, override them. So I really, really hope that's helped. That really is an amazing, powerful tool to take back control of your rebellious mind. If you have any comments or questions about this, then please don't hesitate to get in touch or comment below. And as always, I am available for coaching, and I do offer a 30-minute free consultation along with a detailed questionnaire for you to fill in so I can find out a little bit more about you. So yeah, please get in touch, and I will see you soon. Bye.